Me now is the Premier of Nova Scotia, Tim Houston. Premier, good morning. Thank you for being with us. What's the current situation across the province?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's obviously been a tough few days for sure with these floods. Yesterday's news was just completely devastating. But we continue the search and rescue efforts, continue for two more souls, and we'll continue to pray for a miracle there. But the news yesterday was devastating, and around the province, we're trying to process that news as we try to clean up. But certainly we can rebuild the roads and the bridges and the buildings, but we can't bring somebody back, and that's what we're trying to kind of process that right now.
How are first responders dealing with the demand right now?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, our first responders, the phone rings, they answer it, and they get up and they go and they keep people safe. It's been remarkable through, what we've been through. Just in the last, we had floods, and then we had a hurricane, we had devastating fires, and now we have these floods, and time again they step up. But for sure, it takes a toll. I was at one volunteer fire department where they had been out at a structure fire on Thursday night, so they were fighting a fire all night Thursday. They went to work on Friday. They came home Friday night, probably hoping to relax and catch up on some sleep, and the calls started coming in because of the flood. So they've been kind of going nonstop, and it's taking a toll on them. They're community members, they're family members, and they know the people that they're trying to save and rescue in these instances, and it's an emotional toll for sure. But they just amaze me time and time again.
How's the storm cleanup going?
It's starting for sure. I mean, the damage to roads and bridges. I mean, there's a number of structures that have been fixed already. A number of roads that have been repaired. I was at Atlantic Motorsport Park the other night. We had hundreds of people that were in there for a weekend of motorcycle racing that were stranded there. Public Works team got to work, and they built a bridge in one day to get them out of there that night. So these things are happening, and then we haven't even talked yet about the thousands of homeowners who've had prop driveways washed away, property washed away, basements flooded, and they're trying to clean out and dry out, and it's starting. But look, there's no question it's going to be a process here.
Do you know if everyone who needs help has been able to get it? Are you still hearing stories of people being stranded?
Still hearing stories. I'd say what I would describe more people that are stuck. So let's say their driveway's washed out, so they can't get their cars in or out, but they're not stranded per se. They could walk out. But so there's still a lot of that, a lot of driveways, culverts washed out where people can't move a vehicle in and out. But I'm not aware of any further missing persons as a result of these floods, and I'm not aware of anyone who's unaccounted for. But certainly there are people that are let's call it stuck somewhere.
Stuck somewhere. And any changes to the state of emergency, is that still in effect until August 5th?
Yeah, the state of emergency is still there. I mean, over the next couple of days, we'll continue to reassess that. The state of emergency, in many ways, is just number one, to let people know how serious the situation is, and it still remains serious in some areas. So we'll continue to assess that. State of emergency itself also allows government to move quickly in some instances. So it's really important in the early times to mobilize resources and to especially working with the federal government. So, but in terms of the dramatic needs right now it's just kind of the methodical cleanup stage where we're at right now. Of course, bearing in mind that the urgency of the search for the two remaining missing souls is still the people involved in that search and rescue teams, volunteer firefighters, the RCMP teams, the community members that are stepping up, hundreds of people involved in those search, and incredible sense of urgency around that, but around the roads and bridges and stuff, we're getting to the actual get the work done stage.
Yeah, and you mentioned the feds. We've been talking a lot today about the expected cabinet shuffle coming tomorrow. I'm wondering if you have been in touch with the Prime Minister. Have the lines of communication stayed open over these past couple busy days, Premier?
Yeah, they have for sure. I mean, we'll have a claim in for disaster financial assistance for sure. That is moving through. I understand Minister Blair has kind of approved that to move forward. So we'll do that. But but in the early days, certainly the storm was Friday night, Saturday, but overnight Friday was the bulk of it. So as we during the nighttime and early morning Saturday, trying to make sure that people were accounted for. Particularly around some of the campsites, which were full and were flooded. There was a real concern around those situations. And as our first responders here provincially got out and about, Coast Guard was also there. D&D was there with Cormorants, and some of the rescues that you would see from it just is really hard to get the head around. It really is.
Premier, thank you so much. We continue to think of you. Tim Houston is the Premier of Nova Scotia.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.